I forgot that one. Dang it. Hi and welcome to my playhouse. And today we're on cleanup duty because last week I threw all of this down from up there and it's quite the mess. So my big plan is to get rid of the mess, put it in boxes, and I'm expecting it will burn very nicely during winter. We're gonna recycle it into heat. So let's go get a box for that, and we can just see how it's not the greatest weather today. It's raining a bit. The pool is nice. I've just been in there putting some chemicals in there and cleaning, just sweeping the floor. Solar panels are powering it. I need some of these wood plastic boxes where I store my wood in those, just to have it organized. So I saw the robot has been out working today. I really need to go around with the strimmer and get rid of all the high stuff. So right now we need to start the cleaning process over here to get that out of the way. Luckily I had this table here that's gonna do very nicely, and I'm gonna cut them in the right size so they fit in the box. That's gonna be awesome. So let's get to it. These folding boxes are really neat when they work right. Come on. There. They can store a lot of good firewood. I have some pieces that I didn't take apart. Away. Okay. So I guess if I put this box next to it, right there, I'll just take a piece and take it out there. Will that fit in the box? And this stuff I need to bring somewhere else. Here's the piece. Oh, it's too long. I'll take a bit off. Now it's perfect. Maybe I should just use this piece as a template. Still a bit long. have to be a bit careful because I didn't remove any of the nails here. I found that when I need to cut this, I put this template on top of it, and I notice something in this wood over here. There's something here, and I just have to cut on that side. Have I mentioned these Ryobi tools? I don't think I've done that in this video. So stacking this, I don't go overboard. I could stack them better. Right now I need to get this done and not waste time on that. So yeah, there's room for improvement, but some other time. Yeah, that's quite the greenery. That's just where that nail is. Okay, it's a bit later and the pile is gone. I'm also retiring this. I think I mentioned that in last week's video. So the pile of cuttings of the climbing thing that goes up is over here. I'm gonna put that there. That didn't last long. Let's put it there. So I have like 2/3 of a box there, and I said this is kind of cleaned up, but I also have 10 boxes over here. So that was all the fencing of the balcony. It took quite a while to cut all of this, and now it's kind of raining, so we're gonna stop all the fun for now and seek inside, because I think I've done a pretty okay job. I did mess up my table here. I put down the table saw and made a very nice mark in it. So doesn't matter, but yeah, there. Never mind. I did really well. One of these awesome Ryobi tools. So, and 10 boxes of wood. Like on a cold day, I can heat up the house on about 2 boxes from cold to decent, and then for the rest of the day take another 2 boxes. So it's a couple of days, maybe 3, of heating the house only using that if I end up using it for that. But yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay, it's the next day. What I wanna see? It got dreadful here yesterday when I was doing this, so just wanted to make sure that I left everything okay. I did film it, but I've forgotten what I filmed. So 10 boxes of that plastic don't need to be there. I should get rid of that. Let's take that down. It doesn't look good. Okay, I need to order some more firewood. But yeah, I wanted to go up on the balcony, which naturally is up here, and measure out how I need to order some materials, and I don't want to order too much and I don't want to order too little. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. First I need to attend to the pool though. It needs a little bit of squeeze of chlorine every day to stay not green. So let's see how it's doing. I haven't turned around the solar panels. Maybe we should do that first. Bit of sun. The whole pool system is being run by those solar panels. So let's see how it's going in here. I must admit, I was sent this fuzzy bot. Just you're now a handheld this fuzzy bot power station here, and it has been doing really well. I don't like the name very much, fuzzy bot. Sounds a bit too much like hairy ass, but yeah, it's doing really well. And right now it's kind of low because the weather has been shit, but it's doing very well. It's only at 4%. I'm pretty sure it ran out. So yeah, just for good measures, I'm gonna give it that chlorine, and then I usually have a broom over here, and then I just do the bottom to get all the green stuff off the bottom so that it goes near the pump over here. Maybe we should I think it's time to change out the filter. Let's do that. So I changed back to this 230 volt filter pump because the electronic died on my 12 volt pump, and this doesn't use a lot of power. The only thing that is irritating me is that it runs on AC and not DC. But as it's only using 11 watts, I think most of my losses is coming from converting from DC to AC. So yeah, I have a filter for it. I reuse these filters. So this one is a filter that I've had inside, and I take it to my bathtub and I clean it, and it has a spider in here. So I'm gonna put this filter in. So first I remove the pump. I have a rock or a tile that it sits on, and down here I had two valves that needs to be closed. This one I can do with one hand. The other one is located, so I need both hands. So you're gonna be over there for a second. One hand. I haven't located it very nicely, so it's a bit stiff. I have been thinking about making a tool for it, but I haven't gotten that far. So let's see how this pump looks. When we open it up, so you will see that it's greenish, and this is it's not the same color as this one. This one I made the grave mistake of taking out and don't clean out right away, and when you don't clean it out right away, it takes some color, and this one would become the same color if I don't go and clean it up. So also in the pump there's a lot of icky stuff that it has picked up, so we get rid of that kind of as good as, not that bad, decently. And then we put that one in, new one, and then just put the lid with the seal back on. It doesn't really take long if I don't explain everything. And I turn the valves on again. Come on. I need to turn the valves off because the water level in the pool is so much higher than the pump down here, so the pump would a lot of water would come out. Then we remove the air. There, that's good enough. And we put the towel back on. And we set the pump up. The hoses are a bit long, but it's fine. So, yeah, now we are ready to turn it on, and I can sweep the bottom of the pool. So this is a very weird system that I built when I built this pool, because this outer hose here is where the water, it seeps in here, so that's meant to take all the crap that is on the top of it. It's meant to go into that hole when the pump is running. But also at the bottom there's a similar hole, so everything in the bottom should also go in, and then all the water comes out of this pipe. But in the middle of this pipe there's another pipe, and that's the overflow. So if the water level comes up above this, the water goes in here, and it's directed out under the pool. There are some boxes where the water goes in and it seeps into the ground. So we will now turn on the pump, and we do that on the side of the inverter over here. There's a hidden button there, and the pump starts. And we can see that it's well, it's green right now. So apparently the water has been sitting there for a bit, turning green. That's not optimal, but it's gonna be even greener when I do the bottom here. I don't know. Can you see the bottom of the pool? Let's go to see that when I. It's always green, a little bit, sometimes more than others. Yesterday wasn't that sunny, but after a really sunny day, it's very green. So I remove it and I sweep it over to where the pump is at. The idea is that there's a bigger chance that most of the green stuff disappears into the pump if it's very close. And I try to stir up the water as little as possible, which is naturally not entirely possible. You can kind of see that all the color stuff is mostly over here now, and with the pump running there's a good chance that that stuff is being picked up first. So let's go into the, I just have a glass and I have some regular cheap chlorine that I pull into the pool every day to kill bacteria. Yeah. So that usually does it. I usually take all this. Oh, are we lucky? No. Okay. I usually take the blue stuff and remove everything on the surface. We can do that. This one. And then I just fish up all the flies, disturbing it as little as possible. Yeah. And pool is good to go. I need to put this underneath you. You're sitting here. So I'll just open sesame here. Now we can put this in. The fuzzy bot here is brilliant in the regard that it has connection to my Wi-Fi, so I can sit at my table inside and I can turn on and off stuff on the fuzzy bot, and yeah, that is very handy, I must admit. So yeah, just another shout out for the fuzzy bot here. It's actually doing a really good job. This is kind of a no-name power station, and it was very affordable when I got it. And just for clarity, I got this free from FuzzyBot just to promote it. Don't take my word for it. Go check them out and see if it's something for you. But I am very happy with it, I must admit. I haven't turned on the refrigerator over here, but I want a soda. I think I need to empty this soon. Okay. I've just realized you and me, we don't spend nearly enough time in the bathtub. So I brought the filter in. See how green it is? Yeah, it's not really green. It's just oh, I was just about to water the camera there. That wouldn't have been good. So it cleans out very nicely if you do it quickly. If you don't do it quickly, it becomes gray like the one I put in. Look how white that got compared to what it was. So as long as it's wet, it cleans up very nicely. And then I'm gonna put it here next to another one. I'll actually put the other one on top so I know which one needs to go in first. Okay, the weather has turned to the better. So we're up here on the balcony, which is now without a fence, so I have to be a little bit more careful here because well, the first step is kind of steep. It's quite the drop down, but I want to measure this. I'm gonna be ordering some metal. I want a metal thing to go all the way around here, something that I was thinking about, a piece of iron that goes from about here and then goes down on the other side, and then to weld on metal things that goes up, and then have a, well, kind of this height all the way around. But I want to make it in a way so that I get more space up here on the balcony. So I want something that this thing is mounted here, and then I want it to go out and then up. I'm not sure about the angle yet, but out and up was my idea. So yeah, I have some tools to measure it up here. And I don't think it's square or anything, so I can't really be sure of how big it's gonna be. So yeah, it's a bit complicated up here. We'll just sit you down. There is this thing that takes up room here, and it goes out over the balcony with yeah, I don't think it's doing much, but it's there, so I have to take it into account. But yeah, I'm gonna measure this side, see how long that is, but I'm also gonna measure how long the usable amount is. I'm gonna bring the metal all the way in, but I might when I'm planning the rest of it, I might look into what is usable and what is not usable. I might also have the first railing thing go around the downspouts. Okay, so I have the measuring stick out here, and it's 2 meters long, and it's just a little bit more than 2 meters. So I'm gonna mark 1 meter here, and then we're just gonna go to the end here. See how much more than 2 meters that is. Oh. Are we at the end? I believe so. This is so 125 is the length of it. The total. So I'm adding that to my little book here. 125, and then I'll look how much the usable or how much is not usable. That's more or less the 25. So okay, so this side is like 2 meters and 25 centimeters. This side is like 3 meters and 72 centimeters, and this is 1 meter and 92 centimeters, or 2250 millimeters, 3720 millimeters, and 1920 millimeters ish. These numbers are just for ordering the metal. It doesn't. This side is gonna be hell. It's not straight, and they put some concrete in to, I think it's to rainproof it, and yada yada. I have no idea how to do this. So yeah, that's gonna be a drag, but we'll get to it. Now I have something to order the metal. I don't think I can do the V shape over here, so I will probably have to do some flat metal. I'm not sure. I might look into it. But this is where I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna go order some metal online and hopefully find something that isn't too expensive. And as this comes in 6 meter lengths, I'll have to order something that I can get delivered as well, because 6 meters is a bit too much for my car, even with the trailer. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.